cashier looks over and goes, "Who is Poo Poo?" And she said, "Oh, girl, that's just my baby." And that cashier laughed and said, "Don't do that baby like that."
Don't do me like that.
Don't do that baby like that. Don't give that baby the name Poo Poo. What's the matter with you?
My phone got stolen at my whole purse at Barbecue Fest years ago, and found my license, found credit card, and then like 3 weeks later, my phone shows up at the store, and they call me. I go get it. Everything's erased out of my phone except one number that I did not put in there, and it said Angel Poo. Well, I called old Angel Poo up on the radio one day, and I wish to God I still had that audio.
Was it wonderful?
Oh, I just remember her. I said, "Who stole my phone?" And she was like, "I guess my boyfriend be trifling." And I didn't know what trifling meant.
Be trifling. 901-535-9898. We're looking for bad nickname stories. Good morning.
I know a lot of people with bad nicknames. In fact, I've given several myself. They always come from someplace. I do a lot of work for industrial plants, okay? And I don't know if people that don't work at these plants are familiar with what a shutdown is. But essentially, it's when they shut the entire facility down and it's balls to the wall, do all the work you can as fast as you can, get it done as quickly as possible so they can fire back up because they're losing money.
Right.
Anyway, so I'm at a chemical plant, and one of the pipe fitters out there has to take a pipe apart. Well, they're supposed to flush these pipes out from these nasty chemicals that can, hurt you. Well, without naming the name of the plant, hydrogen peroxide is what they made there, and it's a very flammable chemical, very volatile at a high percentage. Well, he pops one of these pipes apart. Sure enough, a few drops of it fall on his boot. Well, it catches his boot on fire. Okay, well, it'll catch anything organic on fire. After that, we thought that was a little funny. We're worried about the guy, but he's all right. They buy him a new pair of boots. 3 days later, I'll be damned if he doesn't open another valve and the same thing happens again. So from that moment on, I called the guy Boots. I don't even remember his real name anymore. Every time I see him, his name's Boots from here on out.
Because he kept dripping flammable chemicals on himself.
Twice in a week, they had to replace his boots because he dropped in flammable chemicals and they burst into flame. It's pretty funny.
I should very much like to see that from a safe distance.
Did he ever cry, or was he pretty calm when it happened?
Actually, the first time I don't even think he realized his boots were on fire. I have a feeling he might have been under the influence of a certain controlled substance.
So Boots seems appropriate, because if he was crying, I would think maybe Puss in Boots, but it's Boots.
Nice. If I ever catch him tearing up, that's what I'll call it.
Thank you, brother. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Talk to you later.
901-535-9898. I had a nickname right after high school between college. See, I can't believe I'm going to admit this. I never smoked any weed in high school, but like the summer I graduated, I made up for lost time.
Right.
And so I was trying to start this little band. I was 18. I was trying to start this little band. My buddy's name was Rob, and he had drums and I had a bass, and we were playing out, jamming out one day. And we got hungry. We were like, let's go get some food. So we pulled all our money together. We had like $4 between the two of us. So we go down to the store and look for something to eat. And there's a pack of corn dogs. That was like $3.50 or whatever. So we got the pack of 6 corn dogs. We take them back to his house. We smoke another bowl, put the corn dogs in the oven. We're like, let's go jam for a minute while the corn dogs are cooking. We got to jamming, forgot all about the corn dogs. Forgot all about them. And all of a sudden, we just, at the same time, stopped and looked at each other and said, "Oh no, the corn dogs." And we went running the house. House is filled with smoke. And the corn dogs are black, charred corn dog bricks. And so he started calling me corn dog and telling everybody that story.
Are you an LSU fan?
No, not particularly.
Because I don't know, when they come around, all the Ole Miss fans say they smell corn dogs, and that's the first thought I had, and I don't know what it means, but they smell corn dogs and they start handing out corn dogs to LSU fans when they come down.
I still love corn dogs.
Corn dogs are great. My name was Danny Two Backs. I almost put it on my license in high school. Two Backs. Mm-hmm.
Do tell the story behind that.
Well, it's easy. I was then and still am so flat chested. I have 2 backs.
Oh
my!
That is awful. Who gave you that nickname?
I think I did.
Oh, of course you did. 'Cause you hate yourself the most.
Exactly. Hey, like I'm trying to teach my kids. If you say it first, no one can say it to you.
Right? 901-535-9898. We want to hear your stories about the bad nickname. I thought that was a really good
Nice.
break, but they are not giving us any love at all. Is this thing on?
Were we in program?
Yeah, we were in program. About halfway through the break, I looked down to make sure. So I looked over and there's nobody calling. Oh, well, we don't get traffic today.
I don't. Fridays aren't Fridays usually slow or no? I don't know.
Sometimes. Oh. Let me double check the skimmer.
Do you have the time? Is it working?
Yeah, we went really early there.
Yep.
But we ended up on time
Yep.
because we talked for 7 minutes.
No.
We went into that break at 5 after.
Damn.
And came out late in the 11. Ow, ow, ow.
Did you touch your arm?
Trying to stretch.
Yeah, you're a
Oh.
puss.
You better believe it. All day long.
Mm-hmm.
The corn dog story is way better than the country Corey story.
You gotta tell that one though too. Barry's uncle used to call him Peanuts. The guy across the street used to call my best friend who lived next door to me. He used to call him Tiger. We don't know why. Tiger, come here, Tiger.
Kathleen Brown. Finally, it's Friday, bitches. Bitches. Friday.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Peanuts. Pumpkinhead is the only one I can really think of. My dad used to call all of my friends Melissa. Did I tell you this already?
No, but that's awesome.
And so, but each friend didn't know that they were all called Melissa, and they're like, "Why do you call me Miss? Why do you call me Melissa, Mr. Bruns?" And he's like, "I don't know, it's just a nickname I like to give you, Melissa." But the truth was, he couldn't remember any of their names, so they were all Melissa.
Amen. I'm about to do that. And the kids' names, like that one girl, I'll just call her Z because I can't ever remember. I mean, I told you that one girl's extremely weird name.
Yes.
And I can't remember it. And there I see the girl and I just Z. Then another girl, I'm like, who are you, Chloe? She's like, Zoe. I'm like, well, close enough.
You're Z2.
Right? Z and Z. And Avery starts with an A. So we got A and Z.
A to Z. Come over here.
Come on.
All of you. It's like 5 friends over. A to Z. Need you over here.
I'm standing around yesterday afternoon. Got a beer. I'm bullshitting with Margot. It's kind of an off-color conversation. And
Thanks, Joey. Good morning.
Riley just walks in. And I all of a sudden turn around. There she is. Like, oh, hi. She comes back in the kitchen a few minutes later with, where's Avery? I'm like, I don't know. Call her. Took her like 10 minutes to find Avery. Turned out Avery was hiding from her.
Fantastic.
This girl's wandering around somebody else's house.
Can I help you?
Yeah, let me do a number 1. Let me do a Happy Meal. And let me have Sprite with that. And I'm going to do a 6-piece chicken nugget. I left my notebook at home today.
Oh, you feel like you're just dying, don't you?
I feel like my arm has been cut off. Or maybe that's the COVID hangover. I don't know.
All right, what do you want to do here?
Tell us about your bad nicknames, and Corey will tell his next. How he got the name, Country Corey. You know, that Arkansas song reminded me of how I grew up.
Yeah.
Out in the middle of damn nowhere. All right, here we go. 9 seconds, so you could probably go ahead anytime.
Coming up next, Country Corey. You got to tell us how you became Country Corey.
And we want your bad nickname stories on the max. I neglected to stop that. Oops. So what were you about to tell me about Kay Manley? Or that you save that for later?
Okay. Okay, she said, by the way, I'm an aunt. I was a baby girl. And I said, congratulations, yay. I hate her name. So I had to call her and I was like, I typed, I swear I thought I typed, what's her name? And it came out, I hate her name. I had to clear it up real quick. I was crying, laughing.
Because you said you hate the baby's name, or Kay did?
I did.
Oh.
But I didn't. I said, yay, congratulations, what's her name? But it came out, I hate her name.
Oh.
I called her, I was like, I don't hate her name, I don't even know it.
You ain't right.
Barry. We had a friend we call Worm because he had ringworm on his junk.
From the text line, I worked at a movie theater in Miami as an usher when I was in high school. I was close to 6 foot tall. We wore tuxedos supplied by them. The only one I could button up was too short in the pants and jacket and sleeves. My name became Igor, and that stuck for 5 to 6 years. I like that one. We got a couple of messages there. I mean, who didn't go to high school with a hoss?
A hoss, like fat or like tall?
Just a big dude, and they called him Hoss. I mean, who didn't go to high school with one of those? How did everybody find out about that, Barry? That's what I want to know. I want to know how everybody found out he got ringworm on his junk. How did word get out? I'd have kept that close to the chest. You know what I mean?
Literally. All right, I got my brother, poor guy, slammed. He said he'd let me know if he was unslammed 45 minutes ago. He's not unslammed, so I'm going to tell the Nathan story.
Okay. Energy. Control.
It's Danny and Country Corey on 98.1 The Max.
Bad nicknames like Country Corey.
Hey, I appreciate that. I was talking to my buddy Jason how he called his buddy Boots, and then we heard Poo Poo Head, and I had a nickname when I was in just after high school, Corn Dog, Two Backs Danny. Ridiculous. 901-535-9898 from the Rick's Powder Cutting text line. I worked at a movie theater in Miami as an usher when I was in high school. I was close to 6 feet tall. We wore tuxedos supplied by them. The only one I could button up was too short in the pants and jacket sleeves. My name became Igor. That stuck for 5 or 6 years.
It doesn't go away. And I'm sorry to say, but somebody's still out there calling you that.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, the people that live in my hometown, some of them still call me corn dog to this day.
I guess,
They
is that
see me
better?
at the store down there.
Is that better than horn dog?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, that's good.
Probably could have been called that in high school too.
All right, so wait, first, how did you get Country Corey?
Country Corey it's not an incredible story. I mean, I was on the radio in Jackson, Mississippi, and my buddy Carson was on the radio in Memphis, and he had some country music related something on his show. So he called me and he started calling me Country Corey that day. I guess to let his audience know that I was on the country radio station. I have no idea how he picked it, why.
And you just let that guy pick your name and just kept it, huh?
It stuck. What can I say? I mean, when I met my wife, all her friends called me Cece, so it stuck.
Cece DeVille.
Well, they just call me Cece.
Yeah, but I mean, no one can have Cece but DeVille. You're not that cool, Corey.
Yes, I am, Danny.
I'm just kidding. All right, now Barry on our Facebook Live, he said that they had a friend they called Worm because he got ringworm on his junk.
Oh, that is the worst.
You want to know how everyone knew?
How?
Small town living, he says.
See, I would have kept that one so secret. I'd have kept that little secret in my pocket, and I wouldn't have told nobody. Nobody.
I went up to my brother's fraternity house. He went to Illinois, and I went up there in high school to go visit him, and they have like all these mailboxes for each guy that lives there in the house,
right?
With their nicknames on there. My brother ended up with a cool one. They called him Spicoli.
Oh, yeah.
But this one guy, I looked, and his name was Butt Sex on his mailbox. I was like, that's his nickname, Butt Sex? My brother just starts laughing. He's like, oh, yeah, that's Nathan. So is he gay? And he said, no, he gets everything he wants but sex.
It's the best. He gets everything but sex.
Everything but sex.
Oh, poor fella. Somebody out there still calling it butt sex today. 901-535-9898. Tell us your bad nickname story. Your morning wood is on the way in minutes. There we go. Now we are cooking with grass. You make some delicious stuff when you cook with grass. Brownies, butter, corn dogs.
Corn dogs. Sometimes I get myself. I don't know if I'm sold on my new calendar way of doing things.
Too many pages?
I don't know. I don't dislike it.
You may end up with a pile of pages.
I think my cover page just needs to be printed differently.
Cover page. You're so organized.
No, that's the problem. I'm not. I'm trying to get there.
Hey, I can tell you who can help. It's a name you already know. Marie Kondo.
I don't know who that is.
A couple years ago, she was, if it doesn't give you joy, throw it out.
Oh,
that's a good one for next week. Barry giving us topic ideas. I love it. It's a good one for next week. What's the worst thing you ate while high or drunk? The worst thing you ate while intoxicated. That's pretty funny. Thought of a great answer. My ex-wife.
It's fantastic. Fantastic. I'm writing it in my Friday notes for Monday. Barry, feel free. Anybody out there, feel free to help us with show prep. We love it.
Real 98 won the max. Good morning.
Hey man, this is Taylor.
What's up, Taylor?
Hey man,
Is that your real name or is that like tailor made?
they called. Yeah, this dude in high school was called Dookie Mane.
How'd he get that
Until
name?
this day, we do not know why.
It was just organic. Everybody just started calling him Dookie Mane.
Yeah, Dookie Mane.
All right, thanks, Taylor.
All right, man.
Bye.
It's probably Taylor's name.
'98 won the max.
Hey, I was calling about the horrible nickname story.
Okay, bud, go ahead.
Okay, well, my last name is Frey. And in 7th grade, I was playing soccer for school. And my stepmom at the time would not allow me to wear deodorant. So I became this stinky kid in 7th grade.
Oh man, you
My
don't.
last name is Frey. They started calling me Frey Grant.
Fragrant. Oh, they got you. Get too, didn't they?
And one kid even signed my yearbook, please take a bath.
Oh man, you don't live that down. Is your stepmother dead?
No.
Does she let you wear deodorant now?
I mean, I don't know. I haven't talked to her in years.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you, brother.
All righty.
All right, bye. I cut that at please take a bath.
I like. Does she let you wear deodorant now?
20 seconds and we'll tease and we'll play this short one. Dookie Mane. And then we'll tease the, you know what we're talking about.
Bad nicknames. A lot of people have them and they never go away.
901-535-9898.
This dude in high school was called Dookie Mane. And until this day, we do not know why.
Dookie Mane.
Just right to the face. Just right to the face.
901-535-9898. And here we can just play. We could probably stick in another song. 98.1 The Max.
I am calling about the nickname show guy.
All right, bud. Go ahead.
My nickname is Booger.
Like from Revenge of the Nerds?
Now, it used to be Booger Bear, and the bear got dropped somewhere along the way.
As you got older, you got too old to be Mama's little booger bear, so now you're just Mama's booger.
I got a corny pickup line to go with it as well.
Okay, let's hear it.
Why does everybody call me Book?
I don't know why.
Everybody picked me.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Booger, bad name, great lady skills. All right, thank you, Booger.
Thank you.
See you, bud.
Appreciate it.
Now they're firing up. 98.1 The Max.
Skin Dog.
Skin Dog. How'd you get that
I don't
one?
know why. I have no idea. I started calling a boy Junior, and they started calling me Skin Dog.
All right. Well, thanks for calling, Skin Dog.
All right.
Rudy.
You're Rudy? Rudy, oh, Joy Danielle.
We got Dookie Mane, Stinky, and no, not Dookie Mane. We got Booger, Skin Dog, and Stinky. And then we can go to Morning Wood.
Okay.
Man, we're right on track for May 5th. Cerveza. I got that sun gun in a big old clear carboy yesterday. Let it sit for 2 weeks and get ripe. Then we're going to throw that delicious ass in some bottles. I'm going to buy 42 pounds of lime.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I may do. Ooh. I got an idea. Y'all look good. I like your hair, Danny. Always wear bangs too. Happy Easter. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Easter just snuck up on us this year, didn't it?
Totally. I didn't even get down the 16 bins I have for Easter. It's like the most decorations I have for a holidays Easter.
Well, you've wasted it. I mean, you're supposed to put them up for a week, aren't you?
A month.
You're going to be late.
I'm not putting them up.
Oh.
Yeah, my bangs aren't doing too well today, Vicky.
I know when somebody on Facebook says y'all look good, they mean Danny looks good.
They like your new your different pullover you got on today.
The new hoodie? Who did?
Yeah, your new hoodie.
It's Danny and Country Corey on 98.1 The Max.
We're confessing and telling our bad nicknames that we had. Joy Danielle from our Facebook Live post says she calls her son, he was an infant. He would root for a bottle, and she thought it was cute. Still calls him Rudy at the age of 14.
901-535-9898.
My nickname is Booger.
Booger.
Like from Revenge of the Nerds?
Now, it used to be Booger Bear, and the bear got dropped somewhere along the way.
You got too old to be Mama's little booger bear, so now you're just Mama's booger.
I got a corny pickup line to go with it as well.
Okay, let's hear it.
Why does everybody call me Boog? Everybody picked me.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Booger, bad name, great lady skills.
I call my kids Booger Bear too. That's funny. I don't know, where does that come from? Stink butt and Booger Bear. That was the first thing I said to my baby when I saw her.
Well, then you knew what was about to happen, didn't you? With stink butt.
Stink butt.
901-535-9898.
Skin dog.
Skin dog. How'd you get that
I don't
one?
know why. I have no idea. I started calling a boy Junior, and they started calling me Skin Dog.
These names are great. Which one's your favorite so far?
Skin dog.
Skin dog's a good one. 901-535-9898.
Butt sex is funny, but skin dog is cool.
I don't know. Butt sex is terrible. Get anything you want with butt sex. 901-535-9898. Good morning.
Well, my last name is Frey.
Okay.
And in 7th grade, I was playing soccer for school, and my stepmom at the time would not allow me to wear deodorant. So I became this stinky kid in 7th grade.
Oh,
And because my last name is Frey, they started calling me Fragrant.
Fragrant. Oh, they got you. Get two, didn't they?
And one kid even signed my yearbook, please take a bath.
Oh, that is brutal. Kids are so mean.
Stepmoms are even meaner.
How you not going to let a 13-year-old boy wear deodorant? 12, 13-year-old boy wear deodorant. That's unreasonable.
If your boy starts stinking, give him some deodorant.
That is the fact. Get him some deodorant. All right. Well, that was fun, don't you think?
Of course.
Okay. Morning wood time.
Mornings on The Max with your Morning Wood.
Which Morning Wood headline is the actual headline for Malco Movie Passes? Would a man legally change his name to Yellow Peeps in time for Easter?
Would Beyonce be cast as Jackie Kennedy in a new film about JFK?
Or would a mom's April Fool's Day prank on her daughter get her arrested?
901-535-9898. Which Morning Wood headline is the real headline? We'll give you a couple of Malco Movie Passes. All right. Now we got a Blues Brunch promo. 98.1 The Max. Who is this?
Larry.
Hey, Larry.
Larry King, what's up, Country Corey?
Hey, buddy. Which one of those headlines is the real headline?
That ain't what I was calling about.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I'm going to say the Peeps dude.
Now, that is incorrect.
I was calling about the nickname, man. They called me Lunch Meat.
Lunch meat.
Lunch Meat. Yeah, that's it.
Why'd they call you Lunch Meat?
This was about, 25 years ago. Girl said I looked so good she could eat me for lunch. So they started calling me Lunch Meat.
That is awesome.
Three people that still call me that.
All right.
Oh, buddies.
Well, thanks, Lunch Meat. We appreciate you.
All right, man. Y'all have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
That's a good one.
I know it's a very confusing call.
Why?
I don't know how to label it. Do I label it nicknames or do I label it Morning Wood? I'm confused.
I would label it lunch meat.
Mm. 98.1 The Max. Who's this?
This is Melanie.
Hi, Melanie. Which one of those Morning Wood headlines is the real headline?
The Peeps one?
No, that is incorrect.
Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you, Melanie. You want to go out of this rejoin with a couple of phone calls?
Sure.
We can play Lunch Meat first, and then Melanie.
Yep.
And play the song.
Do you want to give the headlines first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you mean give the headlines at the beginning or me give the headline first?
At the beginning.
Okay. I was just making sure.
I hear you. I don't know how long the phone calls are, but look how long that intro is. Keep that in mind. We got a whole minute to talk.
Now, Lunch Meat is 43 seconds, so I'll start the song about halfway through his call.
Mornings on the Max with your Morning Wood.
Which Morning Wood headline is the actual headline for today? Would a man legally change his name to Yellow Peeps in time for Easter?
Would Beyonce be cast as Jackie Kennedy in the new film about JFK?
Or would a mom's April Fool's Day prank on her daughter get her arrested?
901-535-9898. Hi, what's your name?
Larry King, what's up, Country Corey?
Hey, buddy. Which one of those headlines is the real headline?
That ain't what I was calling about.
Oh,
But,
okay.
I don't know. I'm going to say the Peeps dude.
Now, that is incorrect.
I was calling about the nickname, man. They called me Lunch Meat.
Lunch meat.
Lunch Meat. Yeah, that's it.
Why'd they call you Lunch Meat?
This was about, 25 years ago. Girl said I looked so good she could eat me for lunch. So they started calling me Lunch Meat.
That is
There's about
awesome.
three people that still call me that.
All
Oh,
right.
buddies.
Well, thanks, Lunch Meat. We appreciate you.
All right, man. Y'all have a good day.
You too. Bye.
535-9898.
I'm not sure I believe that story.
Oh, I do. I think it's great. It's very creative. Lunch meat.
Hi, who's this?
This is Melanie.
Hi, Melanie. Which one of those Morning Wood headlines is the real headline?
The Peeps one?
No, that is incorrect.
Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you, Melanie. 901-535-9898. Which one of those Morning Wood headlines is the real headline?
You confused old Mel there, giving her the ding ding.
I know. I got her
It was-
confused.
It was a ding dong dang.
All right. There we go. 98.1 The Max. Who is this?
This is Michael.
Hey, Michael, which one of those Morning Wood headlines is the real headline?
I'm gonna say number 3.
Would a mom's April Fool's Day prank on her daughter get her arrested?
You've got
Sure.
Weekend Morning Wood.
Wow, Friday wood. Look at you.
For the second time today.
Michael.
We got you a couple of Malco movie passes, brother. What day is it?
Friday?
Say it's Friday, bitches.
It's Friday, bitches.
All right, let me get a little info from you here. All right, thanks, Michael. Have a great weekend, buddy.
You too, sir.
Bye. Call me sir. Look at that. All right.
All righty then.
Just making Friday look easy, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Love it when I look over at the Vox Pro and everything is labeled correctly.
It's the little things, huh?
You look over there, it's so satisfying that they're all lined up.
Let's look at it like this. 101, 593.
10 seconds.
Wood.
Which one of those Morning Wood headlines is the real headline? Would a man legally change his name to Yellow Peeps in time for Easter?
Would Beyonce be cast as Jackie Kennedy in a new film about JFK?
Or would a mom's April Fool's Day prank on her daughter get her arrested? 901-535-9898 is the Rick's Powder Coating line. Hi, who's this?
This is Michael.
Hey, Michael, which one of those Morning Wood headlines is the real headline?
I'm gonna say number 3.
Would a mom's April Fool's Day prank on her daughter get her arrested?
You
Yes,
got
sir.
weekend morning wood.
Wow, Friday wood. Look at you.
For the second time today.
Michael!
We got you a couple of Malco movie passes, brother. What day is it?
It's Friday, bitches.
That come right. I know we haven't heard about the fallout from all the April Fool's Day pranks yet, but this has got to be the worst one so far. A 50-year-old woman named Aretha from Wichita, Kansas, came up with a brilliant prank yesterday. She called her daughter in the morning and told her she'd been shot. Ha! Pranked. Got you. She didn't tell her daughter it was a prank, so her daughter turned around and called the police. They blocked off the streets in the area, surrounded mom's house, tried to get in contact with somebody inside. When nobody responded, they kicked the door in and busted up in the house. Nobody was home. So they investigated like the police do and found Aretha was at another house, and the entire thing was an April Fool's Day prank. That didn't stop them from arresting her for unlawful request for emergency service assistance.
Here's police spokesperson Charlie Davidson on why this was a bad idea.
It is a danger to not only the officers who may respond to the scene, but if there are occupants inside of a residence, that could cause concern for them as well, and just the general public as emergency services, police, fire, EMS are attempting to get to a scene quickly to assist an actual victim.
That's the dumbest prank ever.
Yeah, yesterday I was so funny. The carpenter was running around and he was like, distract the girls, distract the girls. I was like, what is going on? He's like, well, I got to do a prank. And I was like, for what? He's like, it's April Fool's Day. I said, oh, yeah, I forgot. So he put a cup of water between two doors like that open up together.
Yeah.
Told the girls he had a surprise, an Easter surprise for him. They came running down. And thing two went running. Thing one stayed behind, and that water just went down her. And I tried to video it, and it I got distracted by thing one. I mean, by thing two. Yeah, whatever. But oh yeah, she got drenched. But we were so happy that thing two was the one who got it because she couldn't quit laughing. Thing one would have cried and been embarrassed and pissed off.
Total meltdown.
Yes. So
See, in this story, I think the daughter that called the police should have been arrested, not mom. Because she knew she didn't give mom a chance. She says, oh, panicked and called the police. Mom said, it's a prank.
Well, you're right. One did call. The mom didn't call. I think they should sit in jail together and discuss it.
Right? You think about what you've done. Coming up after 8:00. When was your first date with somebody? The last date with somebody? Oh, Danny's got a great story. We'll tell it just after 8. Delete that item.
Delete.
It must go. All right. Let's see about the rest of it.
I am one of them.
What do you think of this? The payday rotator, the news, and then the thing. You want to drop that? Oops. I don't know what I did there.
I hit down because I couldn't.
did.
What are you looking at the top?
Yeah, this right here. That. Did you want to take that out?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Got that one stuck, do you?
Mm-hmm. Since what time? Early. 6?
Yeah, 6:40.
Oh, hello.
U.S. Air Force student pilots get their joke call signs while they're in class. They change at their first duty station. One guy steered off into the grassy median of the runway and it had to be towed. They named him Toonsis, the driving cat from SNL.
Nice.
Another guy was in the squadron. He saw his instructor coming down the hallway and he ducked into the bathroom, only to find out it was the ladies' bathroom. So they called him Tuck Her. I don't get it. I'm going to go get some water.
All right.
You want me to get you anything while I'm out?
Yeah. Dun.
Bow, 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 bow. Can I sing copyrighted material? Oh, you're recording. Never mind. Sorry.
Yo.
Yo, what are you working on?
I'm cutting those segments for tomorrow night so I can see how long each Nirvana segment is. See how much I could let us talk or not talk.
You need anything from that?
Mm-mm.
Well, if you need me to pick up slack elsewhere, just holler. While you're working on that, I'm gonna start working on that voice stuff you sent me yesterday.
Okay.
I'm gonna start working on that today. I'm hoping to have a nice batch of it done by Monday, so that Tuesday we can work it in.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I got my turkey sausage egg white on an English muffin in there and low fat cheese. But what I really want is some of them hot cakes and sausage from the Mickey D's.
All right, how you want to do this?
I think we just referenced the story you told the other day.
Call Ricky in this break?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
And we got a text already.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Dude said that my first and last date was when she was a Tennessee fan. She showed up in a bright orange windbreaker. I'm good.
Fantastic.
My buddy Jason, that we talked to earlier, is also a Tennessee fan.
Are you calling him? Are you going to say I got to call this guy? What's his number or what?
We'll just say we got to call him and find out what the heck's going on.
Okay.
All right, then we'll just hit the button.
Now, back to Danny and Country Corey.
I'm telling you, every morning, the minute I get up, I got the radio on, I laugh. There's always a LOL moment.
On 98.1 The Max.
When the first date is the last date. This girl went on a Tinder date. I guess they met on Tinder, went on the first date.
Right.
The dog jumps in a river. The dog was owned by the dude. The dude was too afraid to jump in the river. She jumps in the river, saves the dog. Well.
And won't go out with him again.
I don't blame her.
Now, when we mentioned that earlier this week, Danny told us a crazy story about a first date that was the last date. She went out with a guy that couldn't change a flat tire.
Yeah, we went to a restaurant, and when we came out, his tire was flat, and well, he couldn't do it, so I had to do it, and we've never let him forget it.
That is ridiculous. Can we call this guy?
Of course you can.
I just want to get his point of view on this story. See if he's learned to change a tire, maybe.
Well, let me dial him up.
Hello.
Hey, is this Ricky?
This is he.
Hey, Ricky, this is Country Corey. I did the morning show with Danny on the Max.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm doing good, buddy. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm just curious if it's true that you went on a date with Danny.
I did. I did.
And I wonder if it's true if when you came out of wherever you were, the tire was flat.
Yeah, it wasn't my finest moment. When I couldn't change the flat tire. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Did you attempt it at all? Or did you just say, hey, Danny, can you get this for me?
No, I mean, I kind of gave it a little bit of an attempt. And then I basically, I pretty much bailed pretty early on. Yeah, I let Danny kind of take charge of it. It was kind of an embarrassing moment. It's kind of embarrassing. Did she tell you about that?
I'm so sorry. I know you get mad. We bring it up every time, but we were talking about things that happen on dates that guys get embarrassed about. And I was like, oh man, we came out of the Belmont and I had to change Ricky's tire, and his dad and I haven't let him forget it ever.
Oh yeah. Hey, I will let you know. I do know how to change a tire now, but back in, when was that, Danny? 98. I don't think in 98 I was very well versed in changing tires. It wasn't my shining moment.
All right. Well, Ricky will let you off the hook now, buddy.
Ricky, I love you. I'm so sorry.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good. I was, you know what? I was sitting there, I was thinking, I was like, is she about to call me about the flat tire? I bet that's what she's going to be calling about.
Are you serious?
Poor Ricky has to relive it every time he sees Danny.
And that was 23 years ago.
901-535-9898. When did a first date become a last date? From the Rick's Powder Coating text line. My first and last date was when she was a Tennessee fan. She showed up in a bright orange windbreaker. I'm good.
Love it. Love it.
They'll call a spade on that one. 901-535-9898. When did your first date become the last? So that works, right?
Yeah, it was a great call that he just knew right about it. Like, you know what I mean? It was like, again, it's 23 years later. I can't go.
I love it. I love it. Oh,
Clyde Bostic's got all Mr.
roadways for you. This.
She said, "Is that Country Corey? I bet he drives Danny crazy." Yes.
You don't even know.
You have no.
She wouldn't even speak to me yesterday.
Nope. Man, I was worn out.
You had a pretty busy day. I mean, did the morning show and then immediately had to deal with corporate. And
I was just tired. Were you not tired? It was like I was tired, but I didn't want to go to bed tired. You know what I mean? Like, There's no kids. It's like, feels like a Friday.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm going to bed. I was like, I'm already there. Texting you from the bed. Trying to be all Billy Badass. I'm gonna party all night.
I went to bed right after that text that I said night. I was on my way. Still didn't get enough sleep.
I don't know. I can't figure it out. I bought a monitor and I don't know what the hell I've done with it to wear while I sleep to see what my sleeping habits or patterns, if I have a habit, because I don't think going to bed early is the answer.
Didn't seem to be. And sleeping late's not possible.
Right.
Hey, were we on the air for that bit? Because no phone call.
No one loves us.
Oh, there's something.
Yeah, I can't hear y'all, dead air. I'm kidding.
Oh, when you say that, my stomach just goes.
I know, right? Do you want to do? Scientists detected the X-rays coming from Uranus and go into the NTR, whatever it is.
NTR? What are you talking about? Where's the scientist's story?
Okay, hold on. You said Monday, or I said, the
NFT thing?
NFT, there you go.
Yeah, we can talk about that if you want.
Okay, for the first time, astronomers have detected X-rays coming from Uranus. I mean, that's just fun to say. Most planets in our solar system give off X-rays, but we'd never detected them coming out of Neptune or Uranus before.
I'm live tonight in Uranus, which is actually a tourist attraction known best for their fudge factory and other attractions here.
That was the best.
I'm live tonight in Uranus.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, so I mean, if you just want to be real dumb today,
Known best for their fudge factory. Mm, mm, mm. I expected this to garner more stories.
oh, I did too, especially after that text came through.
Yeah. Best known. The fudge factory. And that was real too.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that was real. So do you want to tease the NFT or or do you want to tease Uranus?
Why don't we do why don't we do this? Coming up next, there's X-rays coming from Uranus,
I'm live tonight in Uranus.
and we're gonna try and figure out what this NFT is.
All right.
Don't forget, you can hear our buddy D. Snyder with the House of Hair every Sunday night, 9 to midnight. All the hair metal you want. Coming up next, we're going to tell you about the X-rays that are coming from Uranus.
I'm live tonight in Uranus.
Plus, we're going to figure out what the heck a non-fungible token is coming up right after Sturgill Simpson. Cool. I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's either if you go by strict English rules, it should be pronounced non-fungible token because it's got an I after the G. But in today's world, I don't know if that matters. A fungible token. I'm not sure.
Fungible sound makes more sense to me, doesn't it?
Me too. I don't even know how to pronounce it. So
Fungible.
Yep, you're right. Fungible. And fungible means mutually interchangeable.
Okay.
Uranus.
It's Danny and Country Corey on 98.1 The Max.
Corey, have you heard about the X-rays coming from Uranus?
I've heard a little bit about it.
It's the first time astronomers have detected X-rays coming from Uranus.
Really? Well, that sounds like a discovery indeed.
Yeah, because most planets in our solar system, they give off X-rays, but we've never detected them coming from Neptune or Uranus before.
Just used to say X-rays coming from Uranus.
You could never say enough that the astronomers have detected X-rays coming from Uranus. I don't care how old you are.
When the X-rays are coming from Uranus, you know they smell terrible.
Right. Neptune, I bet, would smell better.
Much better. I'm live tonight in Uranus, which is actually a tourist attraction known best for their fudge factory and other attractions here.
Is that real?
It is so real that I could listen to it over and over.
I'm live tonight in Uranus, which is actually a tourist attraction known best for their fudge factory and other attractions here.
It's true. That's Andrew Harvanek. He did this report back in 2018, and I every time I talk about the X-rays coming from Uranus, I have to
I'm
play
live
it.
tonight in Uranus, which is actually a tourist attraction known best for their fudge factory and other attractions here.
It's Friday.
That is Uranus, Missouri. And whoever decided I'm going to put a fudge factory in Uranus. It's my hero. That is my comedy hero.
What are you working on? I'm putting a fudge factory in Uranus. Excuse me, you're fired. What? I'm putting a fudge factory in Uranus.
I lost my job. Oh, yeah. Where were you working? At the fudge factory in Uranus. I know we're supposed to move on. It's tough to move on from.
Where do you live? Down the street from the fudge factory in Uranus.
Your children.
Hey, I don't care how drunk I am. I am staying away from the fudge factory in Uranus.
I would like to visit the fudge factory in Uranus.
It's a huge tourist attraction, I hear.
Apparently, everybody's dying to get to the fudge factory in Uranus.
I'm live tonight in Uranus, which is actually a tourist attraction known best for their fudge factory and other attractions here.
Other attractions? What other attractions could they possibly have?
You have to bend over to see them.
All right.
But did you hear the weirdest part about that is the sun never shines. The sun don't shine in Uranus. Dark all the time. But apparently the astronomers have detected X-rays coming from Uranus.
That's a real story. We're not
It's
making
a real story, but
we're not making that up.
no, but if you're as, childish as we are, and who could not be childish when you hear
I'm live tonight in Uranus, which is actually a tourist attraction known best for their fudge factory and other attractions here.
How did he do that with a straight face? I mean, how did he keep? I mean, he sounded so serious.
Yes, he did.
He was serious about the fudge factory in Uranus.
Oh my God, I love it. What I don't love is what you and I cannot figure out. Now, it's everywhere. Is the NFT?
I know it's gaining steam. A couple of weeks ago, I first heard about the NFT or non-fungible token, and something sold for like $500,000 a digital file, a JPEG or something. And it was like, what? And I read about it. And I know the definition, but I don't get it. You know what I mean? It's a digital signature that you put on a file, like a picture, and it basically makes that a unique copy. Makes that a unique, like you could right-click, copy, right-click, paste. It would paste it, but it would not have that token on it. So it makes that file unique. And in some cases, very valuable, I think.
But why?
Great question. I have no idea.
I mean, all it really sounds to me is like Getty Images or whatever. We cannot put anything on our Mac's Facebook page that is copyrighted by someone else.
Right.
If we do not own the picture or have license to the picture, then we can't use it. But I would think that's one and the same. No?
No, it's completely different than copyright. I mean, but I really don't understand how it works. Somebody that knows this, that can understand the NFT and explain it in idiot terms so Danny and I can understand it, we would love to hear from you at 901-535-9898.
Yeah, especially if that GameStop guy, remember when we didn't understand what was going on with the GameStop
right
stocks? He called in and really put it out there where we could understand, because I don't understand, the whole thing of whatever is its own, something is only worth what someone will pay.
Wow,
So,
this one guy bought an NFT for $69 million and said he would have paid more. It was an NFT by an artist named Beeple. So I guess it was a picture file or something. $69 million for a digital file. That's what I can't wrap my brain around, is why does this make it valuable? How does this make it valuable?
it's like Bitcoin.
Is it? I mean, I don't
know.
I don't think it's a cryptocurrency like that, like Bitcoin, where you can exchange it for goods and services and what have you. I just can't. I don't know. I wish somebody could explain it. 901-535-9898. If you can't explain it, please do. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know where you want me to go with it, because I
just got a blank look on her face.
Well, look, my brain, like, it stays at more simple stuff like.
I'm live tonight in Uranus, which is actually a tourist attraction known best for their fudge factory and other attractions here.
All right. Well, maybe somebody can explain the NFT, and if they can't, oh well. We got Who Dat Baby Be coming up in just a bit. We'll play a clip of a baby from a song, and you have to guess the song.
It's fun.
And get some Mo's. Ooh. Turn that off. Maybe somebody will feel sorry for our dumb
I was trying to go to Zip Whip, but they're not answering that question.
Make your anus great again. Somebody just texted. That's hysterical. All right.
Cornfield in Uranus. Meet me at the cornfield in Uranus. It's a dump file created in Uranus.
Good one.
All I can think of is call NST 6837000. NST is the way to go. Call 6837000.
You just gave them free advertising.
Oh, well. "12 years ago when I was in college, I had really long hair. I took her to the butcher shop before a movie. We finished eating. We were finishing up our drinks and waiting on the bill when she suddenly says, 'This is driving me crazy.' She reaches across the table, yanks out one of my hairs, and literally starts flossing with it while still sitting at the table. There were toothpicks at the hostess table. I was mortified to not ask her out again, although the rest of the date was a good time." Flossing with hair.
But at least she was comfortable with him.
I guess. First date became last when date asked if she could get a ride back home to her husband. I left the restaurant with the bill to pay. I thought you were checking these.
I was. I just didn't read them all out loud.
Oh.
I saw both of those.
My last first. Why didn't we do them? You said we weren't getting any love on them. My first and last date was when
They all came in after the fact.
Oh, okay. I got you. Whatever. Whatever.
$98.1 the max.
Hey, has anybody told you about the NFTs yet?
Not yet, man. I was hoping you'd call.
Yeah, man. Basically, it's more so for gamers and electronic collectors, like pictures, artwork, stuff doing with electronic gaming.
Okay.
And basically, it's kind of like what Danny said as far as copyright, but not really has to do with copyright. It's like having a collectible and each one of them being unique. And instead of having to authenticate it by a third party, it's automatically authenticated because you have the digital copy of it. It's really stupid, in my opinion. It's almost like having a collectible. You can even have digital copies of sneakers that are unique, blueprints of sneakers. It's really stupid, to be honest. It's almost like it's a virtual thing. It's a virtual collectible without taking up space.
So if you had the plans, like the blueprint plans of the Fudge Factory in Uranus before it was built, you could take a picture of those.
You have a digital you have a token in Uranus. I don't.
It's damn funny, but I still don't understand it.
It is really stupid, to be honest. It's like, I want to say like $167 million worth of tokens has been spent in the last year, like as far as like on digital NFTs. But it's ridiculous.
How does that make a piece of artwork worth more?
Somebody who created it, who created the pictures of the whatever image or whatever it is,
right,
is the one who created it, and they sold it to a collector, basically, someone who collects it. It's kind of like in my opinion, it's kind of like a baseball. You know, people say, "Oh, this baseball card's worth however many millions of dollars." Well, it's only worth that amount of money if someone's collecting them and was willing to pay that much for it.
Right.
Theoretically speaking, came with a piece of bubble gum and is worth nothing. But if somebody wants to collect it and says it's worth, $69 million, and he's willing to spend $69 million or more for it,
then it's worth it.
It's really, exactly, it's worth it. Yeah.
What's your name?
All right, my man. Y'all. Zach, I think I'm the UPS guy that called you. I listen to y'all show like every day.
Right on. Thank you, Zach. We appreciate you.
All right, man. See y'all later.
Bye.
Hey, what day is it, Zach?
Oh,
bastard. Zach, I'm just kidding.
I mean, okay. That.
You want to roll with it?
Oh, just let's seize it.
We have got the answer to what an NFT is.
Finally got the NFT answer, and we are going to explain it to you coming up right after Nirvana here at 98.1 The Max. If I can get this thing to start, that'd be great. There's Nirvana.
POS.
We gotta cut off the ends of some of those songs because they just keep going and going and going and going and going and going.
And going. All right, go in there and cut it off.
Fine, done. And Zach's just making deliveries.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to say that on there. I know some of them get in trouble for talking and working.
It'll be all right. I don't think his boss cares.
I just remember I had one guy who got in so much trouble because I took a picture of him.
He got in trouble because you took a picture of him?
Mm-hmm.
Did it have a digital token on it?
No.
That's probably why he got in trouble. NFT is the way to go. Make a fall worth. Boom, boom, boom. I fidget every day.
Mm-hmm.
I do this.
Why am I so hungry?
'Cause it's breakfast time and you didn't eat. I guess we have to use Eddie Money today, don't we?
Yep.
You want to start that at the end of this break? Like we do Morning Wood?
Start this at the end of the... Oh, who that baby beat?
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect.
So we'll have to turn off Facebook Live, won't we?
Bye-bye.